DSPN, the worldwide leader in motorsports, and the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing brings you to today's coverage of the NASCAR iRacing Series. Tonight, it is the Goodyear 400 from the Darlington Raceway in Darlington, South Carolina. I'm Bob Jenkins. Wait, no, I'm not Bob Jenkins. I'm Dr. Jerry Punt. No, I'm not Dr. Jerry Punt. Hi, how's it going, everybody? Welcome aboard. Happy Throwback Week. If you're wondering why everything's different, and we played old songs and got all the vibes going that way, it's Throwback Weekend in NASCAR. Everybody's doing it. Well, not everybody. Looking at you, Penske. But most people are doing it. We're going to have ourselves some fun with some throwback looks to everything. And I mean throwback looks to everything in almost every single sense. Because I'm telling you, we're throwing it back, baby. Check this out. We got the old ESPN look this week, baby. Check this out. We got the whole kit and caboodle right here. We got the frame looking this way. We got the chat with an old ESPN logo at the top of it. We're ready to go. But, Disney, please don't sue. Disney, please don't sue. Please, imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. Please don't sue. Bob Einert, please don't sue. Hey, let's get going. Darlington Raceway. Listen, we're having a lot of fun here, and we're having some fun here, getting ready to go for Darlington. However, we got to focus up, because Darlington is ruthless. This is a ruthless little racetrack to deal with. If you're not careful, she'll kill you. She's called the Lady in Black for a reason, because she's treacherous. She's scary. She's like a black widow. And she's also the track also known as Too Tough to Tame. This is a track that was built in the 1950s and was built after the original constructor of the racetrack went to the Indianapolis 500 and said, I'm going to build one of these. Except I guess he wasn't paying attention, because this place does not look like Indianapolis at all. Both ends of the racetrack, different shapes, different banking in each, and a completely different way of driving it. It's easily the hardest oval we will go to all year, and we got to be careful here. Luckily, we got some cloud cover. It's only a track temp of 100 degrees Fahrenheit, which is significantly less than we dealt with B Open or B Fixed on Thursday or on Tuesday. So we have a little bit more grip in the racetrack that we did on Tuesday. So that's going to help us out a lot, because this place is crazy. So we go into turn one. Should have shifted up. Well, I'll give you a lap guide as to how we get around this place here as we go down the backstretch and head into turn three here. This is the old front stretch, actually, in a fun way. Back in the 90s, they flipped this place. The front stretch is now the back stretch, and the back stretch is now the front stretch. All right, coming off of turn four, head to the start-finish line to start a lap at Darlington Raceway. We head into turn one, you diamond it. You don't exactly run a groove. You go down, come back up, get to the Darlington sign, come back down. Be careful not to hit the wall. That's a Darlington stripe. Chances are we're going to hit it a couple times. Head into turn three. In the next gens, we actually downshift down into fourth gear. Float it through the corner. Wall comes up on you quick if you're not careful. And then you start pulling away. That's how you drive Darlington. 147 laps of it at one of the toughest racetracks on the season. Easily the hardest oval of the season. And hopefully, if you can keep it straight, you'll have a good finish. That's easier said than done, though. Darlington Raceway, South Carolina. We go here twice this year. And Darlington's actually one of the unique tracks, along with Martinsville, where both races are different lengths. This race is 400 miles on Sunday, and in the Cup race, when they come back here to wrap up the NASCAR regular season this year, and traditionally it's when the playoffs start, it's the playoff opener, but this year it's where the regular season will wrap up because of the Olympic break. They run a full 500 miles in the Southern 500, one of the legendary NASCAR races of all year. But this is the other race. This is the newer spring race. And it's only 400 miles. But let me tell you something, 400 or 500, it don't matter. Darlington will come up and bite you in the face. I posted the screen cap from the NASCAR Full Speed show back during the off season. Gather it. I'm sorry. Sorry, Shannon. I posted the screen cap from the NASCAR Full Speed show that aired on Netflix during the off season, and it was a still of ESPN reporter Marty Smith literally going, "Darlington, you have to respect Darlington, or else it'll bite your ass." And it will. You gotta be real careful with Darlington. It's clear. So yeah. Hopefully everybody's doing good. I'll show you the throwback. We got a throwback paint scheme this week. It is a really cool looking car. It's a really, really cool car this week. As you know, it's throwback weekend, so we had to look the part. We got the old school fire suit tonight. If you notice, it's the brown over the top with the old Chuck's logo. And let me show you this car that we're driving tonight.
Moving down in position 33.
I like this car. I like this car a lot. Check this out. Trans South Financial 400, more like Trans Rights 400. Check that out. I think it looks pretty cool. It's got the old school look to it. Kind of looks like an old 70s camper van a little bit in a way. That's what we got tonight. This is themed to look like 1976. We got some elements. I posted on Blue Sky and on Twitter the inspiration for it. Part of it is the old Nissan Autobox Bluebird, which is a wild out of left field idea. Part Cale Yarborough 1976 championship winning car, and part Dale Jr. 2008 Charlotte Fall amp energy car that had the orange metallic to it, because this car does have some metallic paint to it instead of the flat that we normally run, like a flat black or like a matte. Running a metallic this week on the car, kind of mixing it up, a little metallic action on the car this week. So yeah, let's get back out there, let's run some more laps, because Darlington's hard. Thank you very much for the compliments on the cars. Appreciate it. I really enjoyed this car. I love Throwback Week. It's one of my favorite weeks of the year because everybody seems, especially in sim racing, where there's no like, my sponsor's requiring me to race this car. A lot of people sign up and do the throwback thing, which is cool. A lot of people understand the assignment. But it's really neat to do this every year. And there's some people that say Throwback Weekend fell off when they moved it to May and they moved it to the spring race, because it used to be the fall race that had all of these special liveries, but then they moved it to the spring. And like a lot of people are like, well, they've ran out of cars to throw back to, or there's not as many good ones anymore, or this team did it poorly. And there are cases where some teams just miss the mark on their throwback, or they get too corporate with it where it doesn't match. But I gotta be honest, this year the throwbacks are looking really good. They got a really good set of throwbacks this year. I'm partial to the Brad Keselowski Castrol Tom Supra that he's running on Sunday in the Cup race. Ted Musgrave Family Channel, that'd be good. Harris Liu, who's a designer, did stuff for NASCAR and for Stuart Haas. He changed his design profile page to the old Family Channel kind of look this week. It's kind of cool. But yeah, there's an Adrian Fernandez throwback with Daniel Suarez. There's a couple really good Harry Gant throwbacks, some really good Xfinity throwbacks. I feel like the Xfinity series has great throwbacks every year. And yeah, there's some really, really great throwbacks this year. So always a fan of seeing... Okay, Seeing the cool cars that everybody runs every week. Or not every week, but this week. Every year. They crank out some cool ones. What's your favorite livery? While we're on the topic, what's your favorite looking car of all time? Do you have a favorite race car of all time? Is there one that you go, I wish that they would do a throwback for this, or this one I wish was still around today? I have a few like that. I kind of wish somebody would throw back. This is kind of not really a deep cut, but it's a cut. It's certainly a slice. I wish somebody would throw back to the Jamie McMurray rookie car. The 2003 Haviland car with the blue and the yellow and the silver. I think that would look really dope. What's your favorite pink race car? The Country Time Lemonade cars back when they were pink were pretty cool. They were like a Dayglow pink and a Dayglow yellow. I think Jeff Purvis drove one. The Target breast cancer awareness cars were great too back in the day too. They kind of went ham with pink cars around the time that everybody went into, we're gonna do breast cancer awareness in October all the time. Pink Porsche, yeah, pink Porsche is good. If we're expanding past stock car racing, then yeah, the pink Porsche is probably right there. The pink Porsche that constantly gets, they threw back to that at Le Mans not that long ago. That one's good. I think one of the best throwbacks ran in the first year they did the throwback thing, when Kyle Larson ran the Kyle Petty mellow yellow car. That one was great. Silver Sauber C9, that's a good one. I love, and it's not quite a throwback, but it's kind of getting there now. It's kind of getting up there. I remember the old Tequila Patron cars that they ran in IMSA and the American Le Mans series. Those were some good-looking sports car throwbacks. If we want to go with old sports car schemes or liveries, that one's, the Tequila Patron cars were super dope looking. I can tell that Darlington is not quite as popular as other tracks on iRacing this week. We only have 180 people registered this year. The Steve Park throwback from a few years ago was good, yeah. That one was good. So the name of the game here at Darlington is survival, honestly, at the end of the day. We probably will employ a lot of the strategies that we employ at super speedways, where we're gonna like ride for a good chunk of this race the track, don't push it, and then we'll start to make some moves late. That's got to be the move. The problem with Darlington is you don't know if the person next to you is going to give or take, and you need to give and take. This is a track that NASCAR back in the 70s actually had a mandatory rookie meeting for rookies to learn how to race this place, because it's so different than how you drive every other racetrack on the circuit. Rockingham was similar, not quite, but there's only one Darlington. And like, you're never gonna meet a track like Darlington too often. Double apex in turns 1 and 2. Hard braking zone going into 3. Downshifting now with the next gen. Floating through the middle of the corner, getting back on it, trying not to hit the outside wall. You get a Darlington stripe, as they called it. A Darlington stripe is when you scrape the right side of your car along the outside wall. And there will be a tally kept this weekend of Darlington stripes. You do not want to hit the wall. However, the old saying was, if you don't have a stripe on the side of your car at the end of Darlington, then you weren't driving fast enough. Like this guy, he took a Dale Jr. car and put his own personal sponsors on it. So it's the Spotify, it says Spotify music on the quarter panel. but it's the Mountain Dew font. It's pretty cool. It's actually pretty clever. There's a good chance we'll be pacing a lot tonight, I'll be honest with you. This is a hard racetrack. But it's fun. When you go green at Darlington, God, is it fun. And the nice thing is, like I mentioned before, we got a cloud cover. So this track is going to be nice and comfortable for us to drive on. Because the track isn't going to be too hot compared to if the sun was baking on it. This is one of the rare times I'm happy we're in overcast weather. We're not going 3 wide at Darlington. And that right there is an example of give and take. The 88 there needed to back out because he was not going to make the 48 there had a run. So you're expected to kind of back out of it. Especially when he has the inside line. And if you don't back out of it, the groove's only wide enough for 1.5. You can make 2 work in a panic, but it's not exactly ideal. A very difficult racetrack to get used to. I've only, honestly, and I've been at this for almost 20 years, like, I've only recently gotten comfortable racing Darlington.
We're moving down to P44 currently.
And by recently, I mean like the last 6 years, but like, it's legitimately a racetrack that I remember growing up and nobody would schedule because everybody was petrified of it. Everybody's like, that's too hard to race. We're not going there. At least in my circle. And now, of course, here we are at Darlington.
28 minutes of fuel left in the fuel tank.
Did somebody already use the sponsorship redeem? I don't think so. Should be once per stream, so it should work. It says out of stock? Okay, tell you what. Just copy paste it and I'll do it. I'll do it on the house this week. I'll do it on the house this week. I'll just do it. It's on the house. No channel points needed. I'll just read it. Because I'm in a good mood. We're at Darlington. It's throwback week. Also, the other thing, pit road here, damn near impossible to get onto. And I'll show you why. Look at how ridiculously hard it is to get onto pit road here at Darlington.
Slow down.
First of all, the pit road here is maybe the worst one we go to all year because it's got a lot of weird juts and indents and outdents and walls perpendicular to the pit road, and it's a mess. But this is why the pit road here at Darlington is so hard to get. So let's say we're going down the racetrack. We get to turn 4. First of all, you need to go down like 6 lanes worth of pavement. And you got to make the hardest cut. It's wild. It's hard. This race is sponsored by my internet provider.
10, 9.
I twitch. Hey, I tell you what, though. I'll say this. I have been dealing with my internet provider all week. They have been really good to us this week, actually. They've been really good. The cable company, the people who came in and our repair techs were really nice the last couple weeks. And now we have the cable boxes set up with the new whatever, and now we're hardwired, baby. We are Ethernet enabled over here. So that should fix the dropouts, I think. I think we're good now. If we keep falling out, then I don't know what to tell you. I've done literally everything possible to improve things. So we're down to, like, the coax coming into the house is going directly to the modem. Like, there's a coupler and then a 30-foot cable that I watched the cable guy make. That's it. Like, it is... We are as hardwired as you can be. It's amazing. It's something that I've always wanted to set up, and we haven't been able to set it up. But now that we've switched to these Android TV based cable boxes now, and when we made that switch, everything, and I mean everything, opened up so that we could do this. So I'm feeling very positive about it. The minor headache of setting up all the channels and everything is not, it doesn't compare to the benefit of doing all this. And the nice thing is, and like, look, I was Powerline for a bit. Like, I used to use a Powerline adapter for a bit. And then I stopped.
We're headed for P42 currently.
But I stopped because we did home renovations here, and so I got Wi-Fi and switched over to, like, Wi-Fi is usually pretty okay. I used to find it was suffice, but then I started streaming, and then it really kind of was like, oh, this isn't really the best thing to stream on, and now we're tethered, and I did a stream test on it last week, or not last week. I did it on Tuesday after I finally wired it up, and it was strong. Like, it was good. It was fine. So should be good to go tonight. Am I still with that cable company? Yep, we still are. Oh, fucking god damn it! Oh, I've been boomed. Oh, I've been fucking boomed. I've been fucking bombed. Ah, oh, fuck, I've been boomed. Ah, you boomed me. Okay. This race is sponsored by Darkwatch. Demons got you down. Need help freeing your soul from eternal damnation? Call the Darkwatch, the biggest, baddest, most brutal bunch of demon hunters this side of hell. Now starring in the hottest game of 2005. It's Darkwatch. Get it at GameStop today. Jericho Cross would easily be in the World of Outlaws. Jericho Cross looks like the World of Outlaws mascot. The World of Outlaws used to have on their website, I don't think they have it anymore, but Jericho, like, the World of Outlaws used to have an actual, like, cowboy outlaw character on the top of their header of their website, and then they fucking changed it recently, but I'm now thinking back, he looked just like fucking Jericho Cross from Darkwatch. Have I played the World of Outlaws game? Yes, and they're gonna make a sequel for it coming later in the year. It's very good. It's good. If you like the Tony Stewart games or even the SRX game, you'll like the World of Outlaws game. It's good. World of Outlaws game good. I found that it was a little. I found that it was a little bit repetitive, but I thought it was fun. They've added a lot of DLC to it. A lot of the tracks and DLC and stuff are the tracks that iRacing has on dirt. So it's kind of nice to have all of those. There's a couple of tracks that iRacing doesn't have that they have in that game too, like Dirt Track at Texas. I'm on the Dark Watch wiki from they have concept art for all the Dark Watch era from like 280 to 2200 AD. Yeah. They did a whole season update instead of yearly release. They did for last season, but they said that they're releasing a new game this fall. So they're making a proper sequel this fall. So iRacing console game before I finally purchase a PS5. I'm looking forward to the video, like the NASCAR game. The NASCAR game made by iRacing that's coming out. That's going to be a lot of cool. That's going to be cool too. If they get it any bit like the Thunder games back in the day, ooh, we might be cooking, chat. We might be cooking, chat. NASCAR 25, yes. They have medieval Dark Watch Knights. I mean, I believe it. What's there not to believe? It makes sense, right? Like, you know, Dark Watch Knights. Nothing wrong with that. I'm going to turn down some anti-aliasing. I look like I'm lagging just a hint. We'll go half on that. How's that? Is that better? Am I looking a little bit smoother? I'm not looking smoother. I don't get why I'm not smooth. I was smooth like 1 week, and now I can't get smooth again. Oh, well. Folks, we'll keep trying to fix this whole situation, but the plight of being a VTuber in sim racing is you end up looking like a laggy bitch sometimes. It's just how it be. Oh, NASCAR 25 will absolutely be a week 1 purchase. They better release it on PC, too. I really hope so. Although iRacing, they tend to not want to release anything not iRacing on PC. I'll have it pre-ordered, too. That might finally get me to buy a PS5. Is the NASCAR 25 game. Because I have a PS4 here, literally sitting dust. It supports my monitor. It supports my second monitor that I read chat off of. So that's what I have right now. No PC would be a miss. It would certainly be a miss. However, there are multiple franchises in the sports circle, or the sports scope. MLB The Show. NBA 2K doesn't even bring the modern everything is hardwired. Everything is tethered.
New car requested.
We're still on server, so I should probably post that we're still on the server. Okay, come on. Are we back? I think we're back. Yes, we're back. We're back. We're back. Okay. So, hi, we're back. Well, the good news is that we got reconnected quicker. We got reconnected quicker, which is good. Because we're on Ethernet. So that's good. Let me take a look and see who's in our split. Do we know anybody in here? Eugene's here! Mr. Cole, Eugene's in our split. He's card number 33 tonight. So if you remember Eugene, he's here. Eugene's here. Okay. Yeah, typical people. I don't know anybody here other than Eugene. Okay, so here's the deal. We're still tethered. We're still falling out. However, the good news is that we're not falling out of the server, knock on wood. Okay? Which means that we could still race, and I'll still be racing, but we might lose connection to Twitch. Okay? So, if we lose connection to Twitch, just be on the lookout that we might still be actually racing. So, if I ever just pop back up, I might be still racing, and you might...
Practice is completed.
Like, we're not going to be... I'm not going to, like, lose my connection and anything. So, like... we're not going to be completely fucked. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Is that we're not going to try and be completely fucked here. So, so if we fall out of, like, if I lose connection to Twitch,
Do your
just know
best.
we're probably
This
still in the
session is 2
server
laps
and
in
still
5
racing.
minutes.
Because that's only happened once where I lost connection on Twitch and lost connection, period. And that was at Talladega. So,
You're on our last tire set. Protect it well. You're
so
on the
yeah,
last
let's get back
set.
at it. We're going to qualify here. Get after it. But yeah, we're okay. It is what it is. I can't do anything about it. It's a product of the time. So, all right, let's qualify.
Green.
Yeah, we got the wall. Fuck. And we got damage, so we're gonna reset. Come back on a second lap. We can do that because we can do this because we didn't cross the start-finish line to start lap 2. So we're gonna go ahead and do that to get a fresh car for lap 2. Also, we haven't even mentioned it yet. We're trying to keep a streak going. We are currently sitting with 3 straight top 10 finishes. We're trying to extend it to 4. So hopefully we can extend our top 10 streak to 4 after tonight. All right, let's focus up and get a good lap in. Wasn't great, but it's a banker, so yeah, 16th wasn't a great qualifying lap. I got a little hesitant. I kind of wanted to make sure we got one posted rather than push it too hard. We're gonna run the ad. We gotta run an ad at the moment, so let's run that ad. Get that going, and then that way we're green. Or we're clear for when we actually go racing. Yeah, so the name of the game is survival. It's not quite like Martinsville or Richmond or Bristol, but you do certainly have to be very careful with the way that you handle this place. Like I mentioned in practice, it's a lot of give and take and not really like pushing it too hard, you know? So it's knowing your role. Basically, for lack of a better term. It's knowing your role. So a minute and a half before we go racing. But yeah, that's why I was mentioning about the pit road here. There's random cutouts here. This is where the infield tunnel is. So there's a cut out here. There's another one over here that's got a weird wall. And then there's another... Oh, no, really, it's really just those 2 spots. But they're really strange. The pit road's not exactly straight to the pit wall, like to the interior pit wall. So it throws you off a little bit. So you got to be careful with how you come in. Yeah, fuck, we qualified like shit. Top time was a 29.8 or a 28.9. We ran a 29.6. Not good. Not good. Starting 18 to 34. Halfway through the field. We're going to need to bank on some people having some bad times. Not named us. So we'll see. I think we got our work cut out for us to get 4 top 10s in a row. Next week is an off week, but we'll be streaming next Thursday. Next Thursday is going to be our Thursday night or our Tuesday night iRacing Thursday night special. We will be doing our 100 follower special. We hit 100 followers a few weeks ago, and we have an off week. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you the control as to what the hell I race. I'll get on at 7 o'clock. I'll probably pick the first one just to get us going, and then I'll let y'all decide what I do after that until about 10:30, 11 o'clock. So totally up to you as to what I'm gonna do next Thursday night, because it's the All-Star race and we don't do the All-Star race. So yeah, and then next Thursday after that we're gonna do sports, because we're gonna be running the Coke 600 and we're gonna do that on the Friday instead of the Thursday. So
This should be a two-stopper with earliest pit on lap 14. We need
wow,
23
Eugene
247
DM'd me.
gallons in the last pit stop with 2.5
Eugene
for
DM'd me. Good
GWC.
race. Eugene actually was very nice. He actually DM'd me saying good race. Oh wow, he remembers me. Eugene rules. Eugene rules. What a guy. Eugene is good people. Eugene is good people.
60 seconds.
I know
left
my
now.
frame kind of cuts off the top of the screen. I'm sorry, but... Or maybe not. No, actually, probably not now, because this frame, the outline to it is actually technically a little smaller, so you probably saw that, actually. So that's cool. Yeah. So that's good, because I'd like to share that with you. Okay. So 17 is a positive iRating gain, but we're at the point where we
30
want...
seconds remaining.
We want to finish in the top 10. That's what we want. We are getting... We're kind of going in at the casino a little bit to try and get these top 10s now.
15
So
seconds left.
let's try and do it again. By the way,
10
entering the
seconds.
week, we were like 41st in Division 3 points in the NASCAR
10
iRacing
seconds.
series, by the way. Like, we're actually, like, doing pretty
Pace car
good.
about to move.
That's like 41st out of like... I think they said that in our division there's... I think Shane said that there's like
Pace car going.
2,500 people in our division, and I'm 41st. So, now granted, a lot of that is because we run all the races, but that's still pretty wild. Okay. Darlington is scary, especially at the start of these races. So we're gonna be really chill, not gonna push it, gonna relax. Yeah, it happens all the time, Mr. Cool. It sucks. I don't do it, but a lot of people do. Okay. So, if someone's on my inside going into one, I'm letting them go. If I get to the inside of somebody going into one, I'm expecting them to let me go. If I feel like they aren't going to let me go, I'm going to back out of it. So you're going to see me, like, get out of the throttle, like, completely in spots tonight. Just because you do not want to go too wide at Darlington.
Pace car back in.
Here we go. 147 laps. It's throwback week, baby. Let's have some fun.
Green, green, green.
Oh, perfect.
Position 17 now. Your position 16 now.
It's a mess in front. There it is.
On high behind. Still there and clear.
There we go. A little bit more strung out, a little bit more situated here. Well, we completed a lap.
Car 19 Shaw
That's
is now leading.
better than Tuesday's stream, where we couldn't complete a lap at Auto Club for like 12 laps. I think most people here are understanding, just give and take. That car up front got the wall, so he's going to back up a good chunk of us now. But But you can see now that we're running around with other cars just
Well
how
done. Yet another best lap time.
tight the
30.1.
groove is at Darlington. If you don't respect it, it'll bite your ass. Chase away a car, got the wall there. Already lapping cars.
Good lap. Quickest time.
And to think,
29.6.
this is the easy one. When we come back here in September, it's an extra 100 miles in the real world, which means that we're running 50 extra miles, which means that it's like 183 laps instead of 147. So a long way to go. We're just getting started at Darlington, though.
Well done. Yet another quicker lap. 29.474.
And you can see as we go more and more, we're going to go faster and faster because everyone's going to start getting a little bit more and more comfortable with the people that you're running around. Don't like double too wide in front of me here. I somehow survived, so. Probably only gonna talk in the straightaways. Scary.
Sector was green. Well done. Fastest. 29.5.
Safety car.
Caution.
Pit lane is closed.
I think the car behind me did a wall ride
20
there.
seconds before the
That was only 7 laps, by the way.
Pit car out now.
Now, if we had all the tire sets that the real NASCAR teams have in the real world, we'd be coming in. Because Darlington, the other thing they don't tell you is that Darlington
140 laps left.
hates tires. It's in the sandhills of the Carolinas, so it just hates tires. It turns like the pavement gets diamond blasted and sand blasted, so it just gets really gritty and sharp.
We have 8
And
seconds until pit car.
soft rubber on hard pavement that's razor blade sharp. Not gonna end well for tires. Ironically, the race sponsored by tires has tire problems usually. Well, not tire problems, but
Pit
you want to
window
save
open now.
tires at this place. But
Number
we only
27
have, I think, 6
after
sets.
7 laps in the start.
Yeah, 5 plus the set in on the car when we start. So you don't really want to come in and take tires if you can't help it. So I don't know who fucked up. It looked like the guy directly behind me fucked up, but all right, stay low for the wave, everybody. Everybody get off the actual racing groove so that the wave around can go by. So when they built this place, the part that we're on right now is what the builder thought that this would be the racing surface. Like you would run it down here. But they started racing here and they realized, no. That's not the fast way around Darlington. You need to be on the wall. You need to be as close to the wall as possible. So you run all the way up here instead, above this white line, and it is really rough because you can, like, this is still banked, but you're not going to be able to do anything from down here. You need to be above here. So it's a fun little wrinkle to this place. Also, pointing out, you see that track map there? I get to tell you one of my favorite stories about this place.
Pit is closed.
The reason why it's shaped like it is because this guy started building the racetrack. You would think I would know the builder of Darlington's name at this point, but I keep forgetting it. He was building a racetrack, and outside of turn 4, which was turn 2, there was a minnow pond that the landowner really liked. He was like, I really like my minnow pond. Can you not disrupt my minnow pond? And the builder of the racetrack said, sure, we'll just make that into the track tighter. It's smaller. And that's why the two corners of Darlington are different radius. That's a real story. He didn't want to disrupt the minnow pond. So they built this end of the speedway, turns 3 and 4, narrower than 1 and 2. True story. All right, we'll be coming to the green next time by. We will be restarting on the inside. We are P15.
It's open.
5 seconds before pace car.
Oh yeah, they just and Cass could probably back me up when I say this because Cass is here and maybe Reska. I don't know. Reska might be sleeping. I don't know. But back in the best stock car tracks are where they just kind of built it drunkily. Like they just kind of like estimated and went, yeah, that'll work. And they make for the best racetracks. Rockingham was the same way. Rockingham has the dumbest shape, and they're like, "Yep, this works." VIR, it's a road course, and it doesn't exist anymore. They built a hairpin around an oak tree, and that's why they built the racetrack the way that they did. They wanted to get a hairpin around the oak tree. The oak tree's dead now, but the corner still lives. Anyways. Now I'm a little worried about this restart now. Nobody rolled.
Green light. Outside behind. Clear. You have 11 closing.
There we go.
You're down in position 17 now.
Someone upshifted
There's about
late.
a rating to get for the position up ahead.
Okay, do you want to go by? Just fucking go by. Don't bump draft me at Darlington. It's not gonna end well for you, Daniel.
Track temp at 41 degrees. Delta behind first by 0.97 foot.
Pretty much, yeah. Cat, I'll be back with you in just a moment. Gestures at scene directly in front of them.
0.7 slower than
You need like a
lap.
solid 3 or 4 laps for everybody to get figured out. And now that guy got the wall and he's checking us up and he's going to hit the wall again and he's going to bounce off it. Now everyone's going to move out of the way. And now it's a mess. This is Darlington. There's a reason why I love watching races at Darlington. There's a reason why I'm not the biggest fan of racing at
Lap
Darlington.
30.210.
Okay. It's a little more sane now. Car's getting a little loose off of 2 now. I have to be careful on that. As the tires wear. I'd like to make a move on this 29 car in front of me, to be honest with you. If I can get to him, but I also got to know our spot. We're only on lap 17. So, still got 130 to go. I'll say this, I am floored at the give and take that is being given, though, early. I am impressed by it. It looks like everybody understands that, look, this is a 200-mile race at a racetrack that's very unforgiving, so let's just take it easy and be smart.
29 minutes of fuel left. Still 130 laps to go.
Ran a little... Oh, don't turn back up. Don't turn back up. Don't turn back
Full
up.
course yellow. Clear.
Pit lane is closed.
18 seconds up to the pace car. Pace car left the pit.
Okay. Okay. We're fine. Just went to the inside there just because I thought he was going to turn back up, but he luckily locked it down, so that was fortunate.
Pits open.
At least, you know. Just a little brown. No, not a lot brown, just a
We
little
got
brown.
14 seconds till the pace car.
I've had scarier. So, I'm not trying to sound like a fighter pilot like I normally do, but I've had scarier.
We got 9 seconds to pace car.
In for tires now? Okay, we'll come. We'll come in. We'll get tires. Seems early, but
25 sec to our box. Drop speed.
Stopping for petrol, four wheels, as well as clear screen.
not
10,
bad.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Old
5,
school car,
4,
but still the same pit sign. Parts crew,
1.
fix it.
Parked. Reduce speed.
I think we got some people on pit road out that one.
Pace car 37 seconds out in front.
4 more sets remaining.
Okay, so we got 4 sets. We took tires at lap 20. That feels way fucking early.
18 seconds till the pace car.
I really think we need a longer run. Like, I feel like I kind of made a mistake there. But we'll see how it shakes out. Next week, like I said, we're off. The Real World NASCAR Cup Series is at North Wilkesboro for the All-Star race next week, which is pretty cool. If you don't know the story of North Wilkesboro, it was a racetrack that NASCAR used to go to for a good chunk of their history. And they stopped racing there in 1996, and the owners let it rot. The place was dead. The place had overgrowing trees. They had pavement was falling apart. The buildings were decrepit. They were condemned. They all had to be knocked down. The grandstands were condemned. A bunch of the building, like everything was fucked up with it. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. basically said, iRacing needs to scan it before it dies. iRacing scanned it, released it during COVID, and the interest for cleaning it up and everything made it to the point where they were like, we can race here. They raced late models there, and then they went, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go full-fledged with the upgrades. We're going to go back there and race full, like with the Cup Series for the All-Star race. And they just repaved it, and it looks like a modern racetrack now. It's wild. Wild story. Anyways, here we go. Oh, big checkup. Checkup.
Still there. You're clear.
Well done. Up to P19.
Car low front. Still there.
This guy's
We're
gonna
clear.
drift.
No deny. Clear.
Woo!
Low rear.
Oh, we got a wreck on the back.
Next
Go, go, go,
position
go,
will
go, go.
lose you lap 3 waiting.
50 car.
Great. Up to P16. Number
Okay.
9, Danielle leads. Pits
Ugh.
are closed.
Pace car rolling out.
Woo.
We have 17 seconds up till pace car.
Down 14. Waiting to get in the next
Dale Earnhardt
position.
Jr.'s production company, Dirty Mo Media, made a really good, really good documentary about how they cleaned it up for iRacing. And then ultimately it ended up becoming an actual NASCAR track again. Highly recommend you check it out. I'll post it in the Discord after the race tonight if you want. But it's really, really cool. It's genuinely one of the great things to come out of it. And the reason why they were able to do it is because Joe Biden gave the state of North Carolina, or gave the states money during COVID, and the state of North Carolina put it towards improving the 3 motorsports facilities in the state of North Carolina, which are Charlotte Motor Speedway, North Wilkesboro Speedway, and Rockingham Speedway. So thank you, Joe Brandon, for saving North Wilkesboro. Quickie yellow, we're 2 to green already. We are 15th.
Pits are closed.
At least the ticker worked today. I know that people are going to be like, oh, well, D didn't fully commit to it. The ticker is still wrong. The ticker is still the modern ticker. Well, let me tell you something. You try programming a ticker. It's hard. I don't want to break the ticker for, like, weeks to come because I wanted to make a cool bit. So you still have the modern ticker. No ESPN-y ticker this week. It's the modern ticker. Yeah, there's a rumor that there was a great article on The Athletic today, actually, by Jordan Bianchi about the 2025 NASCAR schedule. And I guess it's a good time to get into it now since we're under caution. But they're talking about Bowman Gray getting the Clash, which, I mean, it's effectively the same kind of race that the Clash at the LA Coliseum was. It is like CSS stuff. But they want to move the Clash to Bowman Gray. I just worry that it might not be good weather in February to hold it in North Carolina, but maybe they move it to later in the year. Mexico City looks like it's a shoo-in for getting a NASCAR Cup Series date, the first international cup race since 1958 next year, possibly, at the expense of the Richmond Spring Race. No more Easter weekend looks to be the case. Montreal is a 50-50 on it happening. And Phoenix will still have the finale, and they might not have it in 26 because 2026, it might finally, rightfully, go back to Homestead. Because the city of Homestead is putting together a package to bid for it to get it back. Anyways, that's your NASCAR schedule update. I think there's a little bit more after that, but that's all I read. Yeah, we'll visit that later. But yeah, Mexico City, it would be the same track that F1 uses. Green flag.
Green light. 2 inbound.
P15 now.
Car outside behind. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there.
These restarts are scary.
Still there. And clear. On high forward. It's clear.
There's about 14 are waiting to get into position up ahead. Down on P16.
May notice that I gave some room to that 8 car on the entry. I was like, you go ahead and take that. You were clearly trying faster coming into turn 3. I won't push it. Now I'll get it right back.
Car inside front.
Or not.
Still there. Low side.
Oh, okay.
Still there. Clear.
I cut you a break and you didn't cut me a break. Okay, asshole. I'll remember that.
Still there.
Well, we got our Darlington stripe, everybody. Lap 28.
18.5 gallons. You're moving down at P17 now. We're looking at AP21 with this pace. There's about 8 are waiting to get for the next position.
Really feel like he could have caught me a break there, but he was also trying to get himself woed back up too, right? So, you know, it's kind of a give and take situation. This guy's throwing it in on me. That's never going to work. You should know better. but you're not. You're a Chase Elliott fan, so what do you expect? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
On outside.
You go ahead and take it. Actually, I wanted you to have that.
18 currently.
Oh, did Automod get you? I'm sorry.
Then 33 minutes of fuel remaining in the tank.
Getting real slick off of 2 now. The sun's coming out a little bit, and the track temp is going up. It's up to 101 now. But you can see here, this is Darlington in a nutshell. You end up behind one car that's slower, and it leads to a big accordion effect. Kind of like you see in like IndyCar at a street course, where like, you know, a lot of people just get hung up behind the one guy, and you can't find a way by him, so you just kind of all lose time. In F1, they used to call it a Trulli train, because Jarno Trulli was so prevalent at doing this. He would just back up everybody for his teammate every year or every race, that he would just fuck over everybody else behind him. He was such a defensive driver that he was able to do it. I'm taking it back. Thank you.
Improving. Up to position 17 now.
I love being that guy. When I used to race in a league, they used to like consider me the most defensive driver in the league. People hated passing me because I'm a pain in the ass to get around. A real-world NASCAR driver like that was Ryan Newman. Ryan Newman was like, they used to say he was the kidney stone because he was hard to pass. This guy's getting turned. This guy's absolutely going to get turned before the end of this thing. Drag our brake, let him go.
And clear.
Fuel on last lap. 0.2 gallons.
He's running a throwback this week too. That's neat.
Next position will add about 2 rating points more. Estimated rating will be 2,147.
Buddy, I swear to God, if you put the bumper to me, we're going to have problems. .3
gallons used on last lap.
High forward. Still there. Clear. High rear. It's clear.
Good job. P17. There's about 8 iRacing to get into position at the head.
When we go to a place like Kansas or Las Vegas, Texas, Charlotte, I'm very confrontational, blah, 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 blah. You know, like, hey, do you shut up? You're talking too much. Here, nuh-uh. No. I gotta concentrate. Well, we're coming back up on the guy that we ran into earlier. Alright, you know what? You've tried to pass me like 8 times. Just take it. Because I'm going to get it right back.
5 laps behind.
You go right ahead, Dawson. You go right ahead, Dawson Anderson. You'll get it right back. Oh, what a save.
Inside front and clear.
What a save.
All right, left. Up to position 17 now.
Outside behind. Clear.
We're looking at AP17 with this pace. 37 down, 110 left. 15.8 gallons remaining.
Kind of blocked him there. Kind of blocked Grant like that. If he gets another run on me, I'll let him take it. Oh, fuck, we're wrecking in front.
Full course yellow.
Got ran in the back.
13 seconds till the pace car. Pace car on track.
Car's got no damage somehow, shockingly. Even though getting plowed from behind and getting a 4X, we're still fine. Okay. Nice. Small wins. Just a little kiss.
Pits open.
I think that was almost a receipt for, Arca breaks a little bit, but we're fine.
There's 10 seconds till the pace car.
I think we gotta stay out. Man, I don't think pitting here is the move.
Anderson ahead pitting after 19 laps.
And a good chunk of people pitted. I just do not see the point in pitting there, because we're only 40 laps in. Like, that's not a lot of time into this thing, you know? Like, how many are still running? Because I can't see the ticker. Okay, looks like still about 29, 30. Okay. Hi, Eric. How you doing, friend? Welcome aboard. I can't believe the stream lost connection again. I'm like wired in now. That's so dumb, but I can't do anything more. I literally cannot do anything more. So that's how it's gonna be. How's the race going? We're sitting 12th right now. It's the highest we've ran today. We're pitted. We are running pit stops. This is our third caution of the day. And we started 16th. And we're doing our best. Darlington.
Pit is closed.
Darlington. You gotta respect Darlington or you're gonna hit a ton, darling. See what I did there? It's called wordplay. It's called wordplay, okay? Oh, jeez. Ah, jeez. Cass, like, never plugging you again on stream. Jeez. But no, it's very frantic when it is green. I'm definitely
Up by 38 degrees.
plugged in here a lot more than I normally am every week. Like in 2 weeks when we do the Coke 600, I could be a chatty Cathy, but like here I'm fairly plugged in tonight because it demands it. This place demands it. Darlington demands it. So we'll restart on the top.
One more before green flag.
Pits open.
Okay.
Pace on 5 seconds ahead of you.
Wordplay Jones over here, but I digress. Gotta be honest, I'm a little disappointed at the lack of throwbacks. There are some throwbacks in our split, but not a lot. Expected more. Anyways, let's try and get to the end here. I do not like starting on the outside. I don't like starting on the inside either, but I don't like restarts at all. The whole concept of restarts suck.
Pace car back in.
With this pace, we'll end up in P19.
Green light.
Brake. P11 now.
Car inside behind. It's clear.
Man, I'm short shifting to 5th on the restarts. That's because I don't want to do that upshift in the middle of the corner with a car on my ass end. So I'm doing that upshift early and sacrificing a little speed on the restart just to ensure that we get some stability on the exit.
Car behind on track. Last time was in a 12.1. Laps elapsed in this stint.
Car inside forward.
Sorry, have to take it.
You're clear.
Jacobs is having a rough go of it.
Dead end. We're in position 10 currently.
Let's take it from Kenny here too while we're at it. Ooh, fuck. Out of my way.
Inside forward.
There's 49. I'm waiting to get to the position up ahead.
Car's got no damage still, by the way. But yep, stripe. If we didn't have one before, we definitely got one now. All right. Nobody in front of us for a little bit. Watch how quickly we can eat into these guys in front because they're running behind somebody and that's holding them up. Just watch.
Plus 100 laps to go.
Hey, we're in the top 10. We got to finish here. We got 4 sets left, I believe. I think it's 4. So we can go 25, 25, 25, 25 with the tires if we play it right. Like we could pit now and then go 25, 25, 25 to the end. I forgot the downshift. Fuck. Too busy yapping.
99 laps still.
Oh! Got the wall. This guy's out to lunch. I'm in your fucking walls, pal.
Car high forward. On outside mid. Still there. Clear.
Thank
Impressive.
you.
P8 now.
Really gonna try and cross me up? No, you ain't. Way too early for that 10 talk. We ain't even halfway yet.
Car behind on track. Last time was a 30.1.
Way too early to talk about top 10 boba. Way too early. Way too early. Car is fast, but way too early. Darlington could be a cruel mistress if you don't treat it with respect. Oh, someone just... Oh, he didn't wreck, actually. Someone in my mirror went all the way to the inside wall and didn't end up hitting it. Oh, but that car definitely hit it. That car's broke. It's going to be a spot.
Well done. We're in P7. Projecting P10 at the end. There's 67. I'm waiting to get in the next position. Car last time was a 30.4.
Trying to see if we can put some air on his left rear, get him loose a little bit. Through 1 and 2. If we can get it in the exit, it'd be good for us, but I don't want to do it in the wrong spot, because if I do it in the wrong spot, he could take me with him. Taking the air off my diffuser there.
The car behind on track in the next sector. 46 minutes left.
There we go. Pack that air on there. Can't quite get there. Car behind me has tires.
I'm local.
You just go ahead and take that, asshole. You just go ahead and take that.
Dropping to P8.
He had 20 lap old or newer tires, so let him do the work on this guy in front, and I'll pick up the scraps. And you see just how tough it is to get around somebody here at Darlington in the corner. It's so important for you to get a run on the exit so that you could set yourself up so that the person to your inside or outside just has to give up. It's so hard to pass somebody in the corner at Darlington. So like it's all like here, you see he was beat. So the 20 car was beat. He knew he was beat. So he's like, ah, fuck it, just go. I'm motioning that I'm looking low. I'll back out of it. I'm just gonna fuck with his eye level a little bit. Just positioning. Positioning goes a long way in determining how you can get around somebody. Making moves, head of moves to sell a dummy. So you see now I'm in his head. He just scraped the wall because I'm running all up on him. Thank you, Mrs. Cool. I'm trying. It's very difficult for me to be a personality, quote unquote, tonight. So I appreciate your patience. It's a very difficult racetrack tonight. Very difficult.
90 further that's left. Delta's close by 0.2 ahead.
Trying to get to him, and I just fucking can't. Oh my god, is that a... He's pitting? Okay, that's weird.
Up to P7 now.
Why are you pitting now? It's a weird time to come in.
There's about 67 I'm waiting to get in the next position. 0.3 gallons on last lap.
Okay, buddy, I'm starting to get really sick of this shit. Let me take it. The car behind us with tires, so I gotta start being careful here. Oh fuck. Oh yeah, we hit it that time, and we got damage. He took the air off my spoiler. Like he took the air off the splitter, and like I didn't have anywhere to go. Alright, we kind of doored him, so just take it.
Car outside behind. Still there. Clear.
That lap was a 31.3. Luck's position will add about 55 rating points more. Estimated rating will be 2,200.
Just had to let him take it, because we've been really running that Dawson kid, that Anderson kid, as like a dick, so... We really got to be careful there. We're starting to really wear the right front too, by the way. I'm starting to feel it.
You are vulnerable to the car behind on track in the upcoming sector.
40 lap old tires now at this point, so certainly starting to feel it. Especially since the cars behind us now, every car behind us here for the most part is going to have newer tires, so they're going to have a speed advantage on us. We're kind of in hell for a little bit until we can get a yellow.
Interval behind point 2.
Boy, man, that 20 car, I'm telling you, Truett is going to get fucking turned. Can't run people like that here. You can't block that fucking hard here.
Car low behind.
Oh, it's Eugene. Yeah, Eugene. Absolutely. You go ahead and take that, buddy. You deserve that. You deserve everything in the world, my friend.
You're moving down in P10.
Oh, you swine.
Still there. Clear. Car low rear.
Eugene, go run away. Eugene, all the room in the world. Pseudo teammate, Eugene Thorne. Everyone else, get the fuck out of my way. Don't you dare throw it in on me. I'll wreck you. It very much is the Gordon Ramsay, oh, come here, precious. You donkey! Fucking meme. Yeah, what's another shot to the wall at this point?
Outside rear. It's clear.
We're moving down in P11 now.
Ejaculating clocks? What? What? Whoa, what?
One down from your fastest time.
1 second slower than we were at the beginning of the run now, by the way. Oh, the handling's gone on the exit of 2 now. Everything's gone.
Car low side rear.
Yeah, we're starting to fade.
Still there.
Everybody who took tires with the caution is...
P12 now.
Oh, now I get it. That's fucking good. That's fucking good.
31.15.
It's very difficult to get the car to turn off the corner. It's so hard right now. It's just plowing like a dump truck off the corner. Need a caution. I don't want to pit under green, because if you pit under green and then you get a caution, your race is fucking over. So we just kind of have to ride until it's our fuel window, I guess. We still have a long way to go for the fuel window. Yeah, we still got 30 laps.
80 further laps remaining.
I'll say this, though. We're going green at fucking Darlington. And fuck is it cool. Genuinely cool to go green at Darlington.
Driver behind on track.
Like, don't get me wrong, I need a yellow.
In the
However,
next 5 laps, you use 0.26 gallons per
it's
lap.
fucking fun to race green flag laps at Darlington. Oh, that might do it. Oh, they finally moved him out of the way, by the way. Oh, wow. He took a swipe at somebody, I think. Buddy. You can't keep blocking people like you were and expect... Oh, that car's not on my lap.
Still there. Still there. We're clear.
You can't be blocking people and not expect consequences, like, for real.
On outside front. Still there. You're clear.
Like, what do you expect? All right, that's a good throwback. This guy's running the Jeff Gordon end of the rainbow throwback. No, you're getting blocked. No, you blocked me for... You blocked me for like 10 laps. You're getting the same fucking treatment, pal. We really gotta be careful with how often we're hitting the wall here. Peter's running 37s. We ran a 31.7. We're a second slower than the
Car
lead.
behind on track is quicker in the upcoming sector. We're looking at AP20 with this pace.
Yeah, we're screwed without a yellow here. Hi, Kayla.
You're quicker than the car ahead on track in the next
If I'm not
sector.
very talkative, I apologize, but we're in the middle of a fight with a lady in black.
Great. P11 currently. Delta time behind over 5 laps. 0.4. There's a about 43. Waiting to get to the next
Oh,
position.
someone's spinning. No, it's Eugene!
Car.
No!
We have 25 seconds
It's
until the pace
Eugene!
car.
It doesn't look like he hit
Pace car out
anything,
now.
though. So, that's good at least. But, no, not Eugene. I could DM him after. Eugene's just this really wholesome Canadian guy, like old Canadian guy who's just very wholesome, and he got bullied once, and
We have 20
he
seconds before
stood
pace
up
car.
to this guy once, and I played the clip on stream, and now we just root for Eugene. Also, we run around him a lot of times, like we race around him a lot, and
There's
he's
13
really
seconds up till
respectful,
the pace car.
like on track, like he's a good person to race with. He gives you room, and he battles you fair, so.
9 seconds.
Feel
up to the
goods,
pace
please.
Turner ahead is pitting after 34 laps in the stint. Wheels up gas, spotless tires, along with polishing window.
Oh, tires, thank God. I need
10,
these.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We also have
Optional
hit
repairing
halfway.
started.
Oh, it's 12
12
seconds of
seconds
optional?
left.
Oh, we're set. Yeah, everybody in here, like everybody in here is a Eugene mark. Oh, damn, I'm gonna get beat by this Darrell Waltrip car.
We have 45 seconds to the pace car.
3 more tire sets left.
Okay, so we got 3 sets left. That means that we can come in at 50 and
15
25.
seconds before pace
And then
car.
if we get a green-white checker situation, we could come in and get tires then too. But you see how tough it is to pass, so I think we'll
12
probably
seconds before pace car.
only take them at like 25 to go. We're probably going to have sets in reserve, honestly.
We got 9 seconds up till the pace car.
Fuck, green flag rounds at Darlington are so much fun. Oh my God, they're fun. Even when you run like shit, even like when the handling's gone, they're just fun. What does changing the tires do? Well, good question. These tires are only built to really last 100 miles at race pace. So you need to come in and switch the tires out, because as a tire wears and you wear tread off of a tire. So you start, like, think of it like a pencil eraser, right? Like, it's rubber too. When you erase a lot of stuff with a pencil eraser, eventually you're not going to have any rubber left, you know? So you have to come in and get fresh rubber, because if you don't get fresh rubber, eventually you're not going to have any rubber left, and you're going to hit the cords of the tires, literally the cords that hold the rubber together all the way at the thinnest point of the tire. And if you do that, that tire is going to lose air. When it loses air, it doesn't turn anymore, and it means that you're going to hit the wall really fucking hard.
1 lap to green.
So it's important that you get tires, because if you don't have fresh tires, you're going to have a problem. Now, the thing is, back in the day, you could just come in every caution and get tires. But iRacing and NASCAR in the real world, they limit the amount of sets of tires that you get to prevent you from just coming in every caution period and getting fresh tires. So you still have to have the ability to save your tires, which is minimize the wear pattern of the tire. So minimize the wear on the tire so that you can still maintain
With this
speed
pace, we'll end up
deeper
at P22.
and longer into the run of the tire's life. So there you go. I hope that's a good explanation as to why we change tires so often, but it's super important to change tires. Fuel is straightforward. You need to have go-go juice to go forward. Tires, you gotta change them, because if not, you could wreck, blow a tire, end your day. So you don't want that. All right, first restart in a while, people.
Green light.
People getting real antsy on a restart, I guarantee it. Yeah, here comes Kyle Busch, driving like Kyle Busch.
Still there. Clear.
We're down to position 12 now. 37.
There are electric race cars. There's a whole racing series called Formula E. They race electric race cars. There's a bunch of other racing series that use electric cars now. Formula E is like the biggest one, though. A lot of sports car stuff now is hybrid. IMSA, which is domestic, they're the American sports car series, and the World Endurance Championship, both their top classes of car use a hybrid element. I'm taking it. It's on you for losing it, pal.
It's clear.
Well done. Love, P10.
And honestly, you make a joke, it works a lot like the Prius. I'm not kidding.
About 49. iRacing to get in the
They
position
did make a
ahead.
Prius race car in Japan. I'm not even kidding.
You're clear.
That was a thing. Search up Prius race car,
Down to
and they
P11
raced it
now.
in Japan for like 5 years. It didn't look anything like a road Prius, but it's a real thing. You can Google it. Toyota Prius race car. It didn't have any of the hybrid element of the real Prius, but it had the body shell of the Prius, if that makes any sense. So. Track's slicking up. Track's getting real slick because the sun's peeking out. So the track temperature's coming up. Not gonna throw it in there, that'd be stupid. Love his throwback though. Did Jeff Gordon end the rainbow colors? That's good shit. Eugene's behind me. Sorry, Eugene. I'm going to be racing here. We're past halfway. It's time to eat.
Ed Triller now leads.
On outside forward. Still there.
We were both trying to give it up.
Still there. And clear.
Fuel window open now. You have around 65 laps left.
So twitchy off the corner now. Jesus Christ.
31 minutes to go of this session.
Gonna be twitchy for like the first 10 laps of the run until we start developing the push condition again.
Outside
All right,
front.
now I got you. Now I'm at your quarter. Give it to me. Yes, thank you.
Still there. Clear.
Get in. You're in position 10.
When I say, I don't know how much of this I have to explain, but I just like to explain it in case you don't get it. When I say I'm at your quarter,
29.7 last lap.
that
49.
the area next to the rear wheel or the front wheel is called a quarter panel because it takes up a quarter of the car. So it's called a quarter panel. So some people in racing will call it a quarter for short. As in, for example, I'm at your quarter, give me the corner. I had the quarter panel of that car. I was alongside with it, and I had the preferred lane for the corner. So it is in his best interest to just give me the corner and allow me to pass him, which is what I am trying to allude to. So
We're looking at AP18 with this post.
very slick off the corner. Can't stress that enough. Having to really baby it off the corner now. Whoa! Coletti running a line that I haven't seen anybody run tonight. And it's not good.
Outside forward. Still there.
He ain't giving up.
Clear. Eyes out front. Still there. It's clear. On high front. Still there. We're clear.
60 laps remaining, 87 laps completed.
On inside behind.
Now you're at my quarter, and now I will give that to you.
There's about 43 iRacing to get in the
Work out
next
the wall.
position. P11.
Outside forward. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Oh my god, you're really fucking... Oh, someone wrecked down the back.
On outside front. Still there. Clear.
Let it go, let it go, let it go.
P10 now.
Getting a little too frantic and crazy up here. A little too crazy up here. So let's just ride for a few minutes if we can. It's getting a little busy up here, and I don't like it. Little busy here with 58 to go. God, I fucking love Darlington. They don't build racetracks like this anymore. They just don't. And to think NASCAR almost stopped coming here. In 2003, there was conversations that Darlington would get completely taken off the NASCAR calendar. They were going to close it. They were never going to come back here ever again. It was in an unprofitable market. It was another race in the South when they're trying to expand out of the Southeast. It just wasn't what NASCAR wanted. They were trying to shed the good old boy image in the early 2000s. All of that. And Ricky Craven and Kurt Busch put on such an amazing finish that they have unofficially but officially but unofficially basically saved this place from going out a bit, like from closing in 2003. The closest NASCAR finish in history until literally this past Sunday. One of the greatest finishes of all time in NASCAR history. 2003, right here. Kurt Busch, Ricky Craven, side by side to the line, bouncing off of one another, welded together effectively, coming to the start-finish line to win the race. And Kurt Busch and Ricky Craven saved Darlington Raceway from closing. That's effectively what they did. This place was going to die. Like, they were going to tear it down and build an Amazon distribution center on it. And they fucking saved it. It was an amazing finish. They ended up losing a date. Like, they went from 2 dates to 1 for the longest time. But the plan was for it to not even be around, period. And they saved it. Mr. Cool, have you shown Mrs. Cool the Prius GT300 race car yet?
Down from your best left.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no, the Kyle Busch guy wrecked really hard. Oh, jeez. Mr. Cool's streaming? What? He wasn't supposed to stream tonight. Gorilla stream. Well, I guess I know who we're rating after tonight. Did he just like sneak off and started streaming or something? Wait, he's streaming Dark Watch? Oh my god, what a fucking gift. What a gift. And now we gotta get a top 10. 50 to go. I like that number. That was wheel damage. Shit. Handling's gonna be worse. Oh, fuck. God damn it. It's still rolling, though. That's what matters. It's still pointing forward.
24 minutes remaining.
Wheel damage is when you knock the alignment out of your car. So it's just like when you go to the Jiffy Lube or whatever and they tell you your alignment's off. Your wheels are not pointing straight. It's literally the exact same thing. We bent some sort of suspension component so the car's not going to be tracking straight. Luckily, we're late enough, and it's a track that's hard enough to drive that we might be all right, but... Ugh. Stop hitting the outside wall. It's not exactly making... I see. We're not exactly making it better by pancaking turn 2 after every lap.
Lap was 30.7.
Still running faster than everybody in front of us here. It's just turn 2 is not being our friend. Drove it like a crazy person. How'd you drive it? You just drove it? I do a lot of highway driving, so alignments... Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it for sure. Clouding over again. Okay, if you hit a curb every day, then yeah, that's bad. If you hit a curb like once a month, maybe not so much, but like every day, that's real bad. They gotta make like a sensor to detect curbs now. They got them to detect when you got a car in your blind spot. Now they need one for when you got curb on underneath you or around you. Your car has one. Oh, okay. My car's not that fancy.
Your last lap, 45.3 at Darlington.
Handling's starting to go away again. I'm not pitting until we get a yellow. I'm not coming in early. Coming in early is suicide. Alright, see you, Kayla. Thanks for popping in. Boy, I tell ya, we're fighting tonight. Oh, are we fighting tonight? We are in it tonight. This is hard.
Lap open by .03 ahead. With this pace, we'll end up in P18.
Yes, caution. Needed that.
Pit lane is closed.
Oh, did we need that? Okay. Oof, and breathe. Okay.
Pace car left the pit. Pace
I have
car
a
27
feeling
seconds forwards.
that this race is about to get really stupid. I hope not. But I have a feeling.
There's 20 seconds to the pace car.
Whew. It's a workout.
Another 40 laps remaining.
This is a workout
We
tonight.
got 13 seconds until pace car.
Well, luckily we'll have a nice week off from NIS and come back and only have the longest race of the year to do.
9 seconds to pace car.
That's all we'll have left is, you know, the longest race of the year. It is 600 miles, actual miles, 600 miles, 400 laps. It'll take about 5 hours to do.
Fitting to take pristine tires.
And I'm driving the entire thing.
After 33 laps in the stint.
It's called the Coca-Cola 600. It's at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
10,
It's
9, 8, 7, 6.
It's ran on the
5,
Sunday night of Memorial Day weekend
3,
traditionally.
2, 1.
And it's kind of a cool you eat before.
Started optional repairs. 40 seconds left.
We can only fix some of the damage. I don't think I'm gonna get this damage fixed. Car felt fine.
Pit stop to 14.1.
It's the Sunday night of Memorial Day weekend. Shout out the Palestine flag. I just noticed that. Cool.
Pace car 30 seconds in front.
It starts at about 6:30, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock
15 seconds until
on
the
Sunday
pace car.
night, so the sun's up. The sun is baking the racetrack. It's getting warm. It's getting hot and slick. And
9 seconds
you
to pace car.
slowly race into darkness, and by the last 200 laps or so, you're racing in complete darkness, like a night race. So you still have lights on the track from like the grandstands, but like the track, the handling characteristics of the race changes because you go from having really, you have the sun baking on it, which makes the track really hot and slick and greasy, to it going away and cooling down and the track getting more and more grip, so the cars actually get faster and faster as the night goes on. It's an endurance test. It's 600 miles. It's 100 miles longer than typical longer races that NASCAR drivers do. It used to matter for equipment because the equipment would only really be able to last 500 miles. And then you would run a 600-mile race and you would see a lot of cars blow engines or, you know, have mechanical failures and not be able to finish the race because they're built for 500 miles and not 600. You don't really see that too much anymore because everything's built fairly bulletproof now, but for us in sim racing, it's just an endurance test. It's just, are you able to run 600 miles, 5 hours worth of commitment and be good, like, and still be fresh at the end? It's a real tough challenge, but it's one of my favorite races of the year. I've never actually completed the Coca-Cola 600, but it is fundamentally one of my favorite races of the year, just because it's who's got endurance. Because you may not be the fastest, but if you're the most consistent and you can get there at the end of it, you could win it. I'm going to try to. 2 weeks from Friday. That one will be a Friday because it's 100% distance, so it's the actual full 600 miles. And I don't do that on a Thursday night because I have to work Fridays, so I like to do it on a non-work night so I can recoup the next day. All right, here we go.
Pace car enters the pit.
Here we go. 36 to go at the line. This is going to get stupid, by the way.
Green flag. Still there. 3 inbound. It's clear.
We're P8 currently.
Car outside forward. Still there.
There's 61. iRacing to get into position at the house.
Still there. On high mid. You're clear. Car inside.
Oh, what the fuck?
Honey, you're on the field window now.
You're clear. Safety car.
2 down from your
Right.
fastest lap time.
Appreciate running my race, guys.
It's close.
Good job.
Dude, I just got so scared for you. You came sliding up in front of me. I thought, oh my god. And I got plowed from behind.
Watch out.
Yeah, sorry, I had so much momentum.
Pace car on track.
Sometimes you don't know how to
42
check
seconds
up.
Until
You
pace car.
fucking idiot.
Well, you wrecked me for. Did the same thing, run me over. I hit the wall, you run me over.
He wrecked Eugene too.
31 seconds. Pace car.
Are you the one who just came across my nose?
Yeah, that's because I hit the wall. Yeah, that's how good you checked out.
Even though you hit the wall, you can't blame him for hooking you because you came down the track.
What?
No, but you can step up a little bit. I mean, I've done that for people that hit the wall before, so it is what it is. I just, if somebody says something after they did something, I gotta say something,
You have 20
But that's
seconds.
all right. I'm good with it.
827, I'm sorry about that. I got ran over too, trying to miss it. I think that started the 14
You
pushed
don't-
me out of the way going in the turn, and then he cut off before.
What?
No, you're good. I thought so. I mean, I knew you wouldn't just intentionally do that.
I did not cut him off.
Up till the pace car.
You're high. You're high. There's no way I did.
Hey, 7, how bent up is my rear end?
You're high. No way. You're high. No way.
827, if he didn't answer you, it didn't look bad when I pulled onto pit road.
I
Brian, I hate
might.
to tell you, but this track is not crap. This is probably the best track on the service.
Oh, I disagree with that.
I'm gonna. You know what? I really shouldn't.
With the right setup, this track is amazing.
Hi. Hi, Minnie. How's it going? Oh, Owen. Sorry, Owen. Hi. Third down. Everybody defend the stream. We just got
This
wrecked.
track is amazing. It really exposes people who can't drive. Fact, there's a lot of projection that still hate because they can't get around the track.
Yeah, it's the most technical track on the service. I mean, you got to drive it.
Number 5 ahead pit. Now after 4 laps.
Just blame the setup.
It's telling me to get behind the 18 here.
I did not
I'm sliding
come
myself
across.
in
I'm
right
sorry. I'm dumbfounded by that.
Yeah, the setup maybe garbage.
I did
The track
nothing
is
wrong there.
Super sick.
Oh, was that you, 14? Was that you that they Ford took out?
The track's awesome. It's just this setup is garbage. The one they used last year for what is it?
Yeah, I
The
don't
Southern
normally
500,
turn on chat and listen to
special
things,
race.
but I need to
It was
process what the.
Understand it.
I need to process what the fuck just
Oh yeah,
happened.
last year's setup for this car at this track, amazing, bro. I loved that setup. Like,
God
it,
damn it,
the
no
setup
one
allowed you
cares.
to be very technical and just
I'm sorry, I got
consistently
dumped, but
do
look,
your
here
marks
at the end of the
and,
day,
be
okay,
fast or whatever.
let's talk about this for a minute.
There's just too many marks to hit.
We're only
I think I
4.
hit every mark on the track.
We're still 14th.
It just rotated. That's all.
We were
this one
running
doesn't.
like 9th. We're only 5
Like,
spots back to
with
where
this
we
top
were.
being so set, if you carry it's hot, if you carry a lot of momentum in
We'll
the
get
corner,
this
it
back.
just, you can't
I
hit your
refuse.
marks,
We're
man.
continuing the top 10 streak. We got 3 straight top
Anybody
10s.
that doesn't like this track don't like racing. That's all it is.
We got
to it.
3 straight top 10s. We're getting a 4th.
Absolutely.
I refuse. We're getting it.
I hate turning right.
If you're faster than me, 8 or 13 or 32 or anybody's behind me, I will pull to the bottom and get out of your way. I'm not going to run the
'Cause
optimal line and slow you down.
I refuse. Anyways, hi, welcome in, Owen. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Sorry, you caught me at a really bad time. We were running like 9th, and we got straight up dumped going into turn 1 by a guy who's been running this like a dick all night. And needless to say, I'm a little heated at the moment. So I got to remember to keep my cool here. We're going to restart with 30 to go. We have had 3 straight top 10s in NIS right now. We have had 3 straight. We're trying to make it 4, and we got a really good piece to make it 4. But he better hope we don't get back to him, because if so, oof, I'm mad. We straight up got dumped in front of the entire field. Anyways, out of sight, out of mind. Let's get it back the hard way.
Green.
Out of my fucking way.
8 close. Clear.
Good job, left. Position 13.
Look who's parachuting the bottom. It's the 4. Oh, look who's door checking Eugene. The 4.
Welcome, man.
Clear.
Oh, he's got it coming.
Still there.
Ah.
You're clear.
Heart
No
broke.
side rear. And clear.
He didn't come in for tires. We should have gotten tires.
14 currently. One left, the last in this
Don't you dare wreck Eugene. I swear to God, Joseph, don't you dare wreck Eugene. He doesn't deserve it.
You're not putting me into the wall again for it.
Oh, yeah.
On inside front.
Oh, he's blocking like an asshole.
Still there. Follow side forward. Still there. Clear.
Gotta be careful. I'm getting the red mist here. I gotta be careful. It's very easy to get worked up in the moment and do something stupid, and you're...
Oh, that was so good. That was so good.
Oh, yeah, the car's broke. The car's really broken,
Sure.
actually.
on track is faster in the upcoming sector.
Good night, 14.
Car outside rear. On high behind. Still there. Still there. You're clear. On high forward.
Yeah, it's really
You're
broken.
Sorry,
moving down to
Trevin.
Position 15 currently.
Still there.
Oh, good.
You're moving down to P16.
We're so
Thanks
broken.
for giving me room, mate. I had to check up for him.
We're so broken.
Oh, I shit myself. Don't worry.
There's about 20 waiting to get in the next position. You're moving down in P17.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a pucker effect.
There's about 14 waiting to get to the next position.
Still there.
This sucks. Great run. Oh,
You're down in position 18.
I'm in no hurry here if you want to get by me.
Weather update. Track temperature has
next
fallen
caution.
20
We gotta get
degrees
we gotta get it
Celsius
fixed at the next
92.
yellow. It's undrivable right
Thank you.
now.
Car behind on track is quicker in the next sector. We're moving down to P19 currently. 0.6 in front.
Completely undrivable tonight. It's so broken now. You're tanking your safety rating in Super Formula Lights. I like the Super Formula. I just wish that people drove me better with it. I'm so mad. So angry about that.
Take it out.
You can't run.
Thank you.
Like, he just straight up dumped me in front of the entire field. He straight up wrecked me in front of the entire field. I'll watch it back, but, like, I really do not think I did anything
Sorry,
wrong
I'm
there.
in a race to get to 8 to try and get the lucky dog.
Hey, man, we don't got a race.
29.6. You'll last lap 28.6 next time around.
Come on, 8, get it.
Thank you. Hey, block that guy behind me for me.
It's just a bummer. We were having such a good run again, and the worst part is, it's an off week next week. So we gotta sit with this for 2 weeks.
We're looking at 1822 with this pace. 0.8 down from your best.
We need that yellow, like, now to get the damage fixed if we want any shot of getting back in this thing, but I think we got more than a little bit of damage now. I think we got a lot of damage. Yeah, they're saying various places. That usually means a lot of damage. Well, no bubble tea tomorrow.
Point 9, elevator pickup.
Really got dumped by a JJ Yaley car? Like, fucking JJ Yaley car? God damn it. Yeah, it's all broke. It's all broke. We're just riding to the end now. Riding to the end and hoping the 4 car has some
Gloves
misfortune.
are coming off now.
Oh, they're okay. I guess they're starting to fight. Oh, there it is. Yellow? No? Come on. So to recap, we started 16th. We were being a very good NB. We were just not pushing it. We were just riding. Not doing anything stupid. Taking it easy. Got to halfway. Got running into the top 10.
Pretty good behind law, 17.2 just recently.
Was running in the top 10 for a good chunk of the second half of the race. Had a restart. 4 car. Got the outside wall on his own. Didn't get into him. And then decided to just flat out dump us. And if it was any bit intentional, we will be clipping it and sending it in.
John.
But we're broken.
We got 17.9 laps left.
Like I'm having to really wheel it just to keep it where it is, like just to not wreck it. So sorry, y'all. I think the top 10 streak's gonna end at 3, but that's okay. We get to start a new one, right?
Previous lap was a 30.133.
Come on, 2, get it.
All right, thank you, Jeff.
That's okay. Like I said, the only thing that sucks is that we're going into an off week with, like, we're going into an off week with this. Like, I really hate that we're going into an off week with this.
Oh.
Caution? Oh, maybe. Caution. Come on. Oh my god, he was reversing on track. Why was there no yellow?
Like,
so stupid. Love Darlington, hate this race.
That was a 30.5. Ryan Kenyon behind Law, 15.24.
15 to go. And I guess our goal now is to just not get lapped, which is probably going to happen anyways.
Thank you, 30.
We pick up one more spot,
Down from your fast book.
we will actually break even on iRating. So at least we got that going for us and we can get it. But I don't think that's going to happen. Everyone's really spread out.
Interval in front
Yeah,
two.
I'm trying to get out of the throttle on the others and miss the turn.
I appreciate that bump there, 21. Thank you.
Hell yeah, Eugene! Eugene entering his salty
You're
heart.
gonna try to fuck my race up too? Go by me if you need to go fucking by me.
I'm just riding, man.
So you guys, you fucking ran in the back of me. You're not fucking just right.
Don't you know you're supposed to get out of his way?
I guess so. I didn't know that.
Fucking Eugene.
I've been intentionally spun 4 times already. At this point, the gloves.
Listen. I'm not talking about your problems. I'm talking the problem.
I don't care. Say what you want to say. If you ride the brakes or whatever, I'll try to avoid you, but I'm not gonna make no promises, bro.
Come on, man. Lap car, get out of the way, man. We're racing for the lead.
Oh, by the
here.
way, we passed the car. We have now broken even on iRating.
Car 7 behind. Boxes after 27.
We're in 17th. That would be a win on the night, believe it or not.
Nose in my car all the hell off.
It would be like the ultimate consolation prize of, hey, you didn't lose iRating. You give him hell, Eugene. You give him hell, buddy.
Yeah. God damn it, lap car. You're garbage, dude.
They all
Thanks,
suck.
mate.
Go on by me, man. I got wheel damage.
137 completed.
Gonna get another spot.
0.3 gallons used on last lap.
Hopefully. Maybe. Possibly.
The lap car checks up the leader, and I.
That was 3rd place that just got wrecked, by the
The
way.
end of the race.
Looks like the 5.
What are you talking about?
You're in the way. We're racing for the lead in the 26.
Can you tell that we're nearing the end of a 200-mile race, everybody?
You can't be in the way
At a track that's really difficult to drive.
But that's the thing. You weren't a half second ahead. You were right on your behind. You checked on the leader.
We might make a...
It says 0.5
pass?
on my relative.
Yeah, I
Or
guess so. When you slammed them brakes in front of us, we both clapped the damn wall behind you.
position?
Stuff to stuff.
3.9 gallons remaining.
Yeah, says who's dragging the end up, I guess. I guess the race don't matter to you.
Attack the driver and send on track in the next sector.
Like, we might...
Sucks to suck to the 2 people dominating the race. Yikes.
Everyone's so polite, so nice. And you wonder why I don't race with the
Hey,
chat
fellas,
on.
take me up high right here in my car.
Like...
Nice try, 33.
24 seconds left in this session.
Did Eugene try and wreck somebody? Oh no, Eugene, no! Buddy, turn the other cheek.
I was outside. You weren't clear to come down on me, bud.
Takes P1.
What?
He was talking to me. I was trying to get in front of him, so I saw how he drove into the inside of you in the first turn.
30's gonna give me the spot.
Yeah, you weren't clear.
Thank you very much. That's another spot. We're up to 16th. We're back to where we started. So, at least we got that going for us.
P16 now.
Hey, 18, go ahead and grab it up when we come out of turn 2 right here.
14. iRacing to get for the position up ahead.
Kind of making some nice inroads here late, actually. We're kind of making the most of
I'm gonna drop down. Go ahead and take it.
what the fuck happened there, but... You know, it still
Interval ahead 3.7.
royally sucks to put in all that work.
I'm not going to
and
mess you up, 23. You've been respectful this whole race to me. I'm
And
going to stay out of
been
your way.
racing really good, and we were running really good, and just having a just dog shit ending. But we're gonna gain another spot. We're 15th now, so that's another position.
Ahead is boxing after 28 laps.
We're gaining these spots late. Look at this. That's why you never give up, everybody.
Delta behind over 5 laps. Minus 0.6.
We're looking at
There, 20.
still
iRacing
having a
next position.
pretty okay finish here. Next spot will put us 14th. I don't think we'll get it, but I think this is a pretty good recovery of considering what could have been, but I do wish that we were getting another top 10,
5 laps left behind.
but
Minus 0.6.
I don't think that'll be happening. We'd need a green-white checker now, we'd have to get the car fixed, and then we'd have to have more chaos happen, and
They get a run on you there, 23.
I don't
of my
believe
whip.
that's going to
Just
be
stay
occurring.
behind you, man.
So. Yeah, the car's completely killed now. That last shot really did. Okay, well, we'll ride. We'll bring it home, and we got 2 laps to go now, so
1.9 laps left.
we'll just try and bring it home in 15th and regroup. Not think about NIS for a week, and then get ready for the Coca-Cola 600 in 2 weeks.
You're clear.
What was that?
I said you were clear.
I didn't even come up with it.
White flag.
Oh, reckon. 4.
Good race, guys.
Hey, good run there, 9.
Well, and we found our new rival in NIS.
Good finish there, Don. I made sure to stay out of you and the other guys' way.
15th.
5, you're a jackass. Great race, everybody.
Mini Sector 2 is slow. That's in Sector
31.
1.
What are you talking about?
Good to see the 21 can avoid running over people.
I was, if you said
Where's the
Cody,
4?
which I think you did, I was behind
I want to see the 4.
Good race there, Gary. Good run.
underneath him, but I didn't want to
Oh,
mess
he
his race
parked
up
it like
he
a-
was respectful to me, so I stayed
like
out
a
of his
scaredy
way.
cat. Didn't want me playing him a visit, I guess.
We will have brand spanking rubber
Okay.
plus polishing ribbon.
Well, that
Yeah,
sucks.
me too. I ran second that whole deal, man, right up front. But, you know, shit happens, I reckon.
Yeah, stuff always happens, man. It's how I race. But congrats to the winner.
Thank you, man.
6.
Yeah, good run, 9. I just hate a lap car had to get involved with that.
3.
We ended up 15th.
1.
Yeah, I was wondering what happened there. That was weird. I didn't like what he was doing.
Well done, ma'am.
Yeah, it's
Up to
like when me and first got up to his
Mini
tail
Sector
right there,
4
he
slow.
kind of brake
That's
checked in the
Sector
middle of
2.
the turn,
You
and
end 1.95
he checked up,
gallons.
and I hit the back of the first place
Well,
car.
considering that we don't have
Yo,
a
what
rear
lap is this?
bumper.
I mean, I'm not trying to get in the way of you guys, but I thought I was plenty far ahead.
No, before I said anything about it,
I want to see that
we were
wreck
like
again.
right there. You were right at the top line. I can't remember if it was in 3 or 4 or whatever. And he got to you super fast. He checked up super hard and killed my nose.
No, he just
Kinda
wrecked me.
Third line, being a lap down, but you know, dude, I was just aggravated. It is what it is. I don't remember exactly what lap it was. I guess it was maybe somewhere around 20 or under laps to go.
Yeah,
I
it seemed
shouldn't
like
have
around
sent
10 to
that,
go when I
but
started
I'm going to
catching you
send
guys there at
that.
the end.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I was just looking down at my relative. I saw like 0.5.
Yeah, 10-4. Good thing is to get another shot at it Sunday.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
at
he
0
just
left
straight up.
until like 15 to go.
He just dumped me.
Yeah, me too, man. I was at a 0 until I got in the
All
back.
right, he's watching it now, so we'll discuss it.
I'm sorry, guys. I'll see you Sunday.
Yep, y'all have a good one, fellas.
Man, you just dumped me.
I just saw you run to the back of 26. Jesus. You guys
Dude,
pounded the wall there.
Like, this is...
Yeah, he got into the wall, and I just didn't expect it, and I got him. What lap is that?
I thought you came down more so than I came up. Looks like I...
137 there.
Looks like I... You only get a certain amount of characters, by the way.
Yeah,
My
I'm
bad
looking
if
at it
that's
now.
my
I'm
fault.
on
Okay.
36. The thing that sucks is I was laying back on him, just letting him burn his stuff up. I was going to eventually get him.
I was trying to let you guys burn your stuff up, and then I realized I was letting you guys get too far, and I had to start burning mine.
I think I had my long run speed figured out on
I
the
thought you were going up to wall, and I was going to take second. Okay, well,
Yeah,
I mean,
that second big run that we had, I killed
can
my
I mute
tires.
this? They're not talking about anything interesting. Okay, it's on him. Like, at least he owns up to it, and that's why. That's why you kind of expect it. Good luck, man. It says man, but he doesn't know any better, so whatever, it's fine. The gender-coded language in sim racing is heavy. Well, that sucked. That sucked, but we ran better than we finished. Like, it sucks that we're not gonna have the. Whoop.
Take it easy, everyone.
Oh, I gotta go back and listen to what he said. Let me go back and hear what he said. Just in case he said something about me.
All right, y'all. Hey, have a good one.
Yeah, everyone's got to go home from the
Have a good night.
social. Okay, yeah, everyone go home. Drive safe.
Take it easy, everyone.
Okay, you just said take it easy, everyone. Okay. But, yeah, that's a bummer, but, you know, it'd be like that. Top 10 streak ends at 3. Bound to happen at some point, but it just sucks because I felt like we were running a lot better than that tonight, but I want to get screenies. God, we just got straight up dumped. Like, that's the worst, when, like, you're racing and, like, you're going, and then you just get straight up dumped. Like, bro. Like, where do you want me to go? Like, you're making this very low percentage move to the inside of me, and like, what's this move? This move's not there for you. Like, I don't understand. It's a crypto car. It's a goddamn crypto car. Anyways, this is all getting better and better. It's a damn crypto car. But like, look, it's not. This is the screenshot, by the way. This is what we're getting for the screenshot. Let me move it. Let me grab it off his car, because then it'll work better. And then we'll get a shot of us. Right, when you're spinning, the controls get reversed, and they haven't ever fixed that in the 15 years the service has been around. Where did we end up? 15th? Oh, shit, we took out Dunkin' Donuts guy. Who's not in a Dunkin' Donuts car this week. Okay, how do I... So tough, because you have to do it all backwards, because... your car's facing backwards. Get the camera down in the spot. There we go. Okay. Got our screenshots. Because as you know, if you don't take screenshots, no one will know that you did. Yeah. Well, thank you, Owen. If you're still watching, thank you for the raid. I'm sorry that you basically raided into someone just putzing around for the last 30 laps of an NIS race. We usually run better than that, but not tonight. Apparently, not tonight at all. But thank you very much for the raid. I do appreciate it. I think it goes without saying. We're gonna go raid Mr. Cool. He's playing Dark Watch, which is sure to brighten up my day, because I need a brightened up day after that. Just a frustrating night. I mean, that at the end of the day, it's just a frustrating night. But we'll regroup. We'll take next week off. We'll be doing 2 official nights instead of 1 in NIS, and dust myself off, be a big person, and get back at it in 2 weeks. Friday the 26th, I think it is. And get ready for the Coca-Cola 600. So thank you everybody for watching. Much appreciated. Let's go see what the cube's up to. And I'll see you. I think we'll be doing a stream on Sunday night. I'm not doing a paint stream this week. No Photoshop this week. Tomorrow night I'm actually gonna sleep because I really am tired. So yeah, let's go see what Mr. Cool is up to, and I will see you next time. Hopefully Sunday morning. Hopefully. We'll see. I gotta talk to Ryan about it. I have no idea if Ryan's down for it or not. I haven't talked to him at all about it this week. So alrighty. Let's see what the dark, who up watching they dark. It's Mr. Cool who's doing that. All right. Bye.